The decision by Greta Thunberg to appear at Glastonbury Festival in concert with Paul McCartney and a rapper calling attention to Grenfell proves that Paul McCartney has effectuated his terror campaign towards me regarding her safety while mongering the very problem that's presented to me by Greta, which is a climate change movement that doesn't want any concern for crimes past committed by McCartney, which included his involvement in the AIDS attack, torture of my person. In fact, they've set it up as an idealistic war game, saying that in order to make good on their story, I should turn over to the very people who released COVID all of my um, life's work to save the planet and prove that Americans aren't all trying to get into the oligarchy celebrity superstate. When, I take care of myself, that's pretty good. But they set it up as Operation Needle, and they don't care. And they claim they do care. They've incited the victims. Now, Greta has localized herself in the proximity of Mr. McCartney, and I can no longer ignore that. She refuses to answer what the simple question: was she in on the way I was poisoned in the mouth in the COVID-19 attack? She did, after all, kick her foot at Intercept, which was a symbol foot of Ichiro Suzuki and my former school, CCAC's honors department, giving out now. Um, this is not a drill. The boot from Manchester United. And I'm not into Europe's games, and I'm not into people in the rap scene conjuring my terror for someone I care about. But I don't care enough about um, deliberate false representations of things to ignore. Ray Geiger, his first painting in my presence was of a Greta. Greg Carl has Greta. And the Fox agent who gave the papers back to the Croquet Gusta Garonor when they were finished with their war game was the maker of The Terror of Grendel, the first reel of which disappeared. I don't believe these rap artists are after the truth. What they're after is survival of the war operation for the Ark of Colors. And for them, Greta is expendable because they don't think anything of human rights or human dignity. You can see that from the way they've lied about what they did to me and how they did it. So she's just a token of their esteem, and I'm not going to defend her from them any further than to say she should speak out against Paul McCartney's criminally insane attacks on my person. That's all. I don't want to make peace with Paul McCartney. I want him to leave me alone. I want it understood that the Green Party will secure no penny from me voluntarily ever. And the climate change movement will not either unless Ringo Starr is arrested for his crimes. That's the bottom line. So if Greta thinks she's going to wow me into surrender to this horrible criminal pimp of genocide, she's mistaken. I will do my best to presume her innocent, but she should speak out. I'm sorry she hasn't. And I don't trust those hip hop artists. And their allusion to Greg sounds a lot like Bowie.